Yeah, welcome to Easy Mathematics and a new video to the MIT Integration Bee 2020. This integral here is from the qualifier round, and yeah, from 0 to pi over 2, from 0 to pi over 2, sine 2x times cosine of cosine x. And if you want to try this by yourself, think of integration by parts and choose u prime and v carefully. So remember integration by parts, u prime v, uv minus integral uv prime. Okay? And yeah, think of choosing u prime and v carefully. Let's start. So what I tried first, sine of 2x to be u prime and cosine cos x v. But then it becomes very messy, and then I thought about another way of doing it, and for that I write the integral in the following way. Yeah, so sine of 2x is 2 times sine x times cosine x. Okay. Yeah, and now what is here really helpful, I choose cosine x, I choose as v, and this part I choose u prime, and yeah, why? You see, so with the chain rule, when you differentiate the cosine, we get a sine, so that's why I choose the whole stuff here as u prime. Okay, so I write down u prime, v and v prime, and then we discuss it. Alright, so here we have u prime and v, and yeah, like I said, u prime is sine times cosine x, and if you integrate this with the chain rule, it's very easy, we get minus sine of cosine x, okay? And v is cosine x, and so v prime is minus sine of x, okay? Yeah, the 2, we bring up the 2 to the front, so it's 2 times, and then we have u times v, so u is minus sine x cosine x, sine of cosine x, times v cosine x, from 0 to pi over 2, minus the integral from 0 to pi over 2 uv prime, so minus and minus becomes plus, so we have sine x times sine cosine x. So okay, so let's take care maybe first of this part. So if we plug in pi over 2, we get here a 0, so we have 2 times 0 minus, and this minus becomes a plus. If we plug in 0, we have cosine 0 is 1, cosine 0 is 1, so plus sine of 1. And here, yeah, we make, you can do a u substitution, yeah, so let's do this. So maybe u equals cosine x, this makes du minus sine of x dx. Yeah, so we have here sine dx and a minus. Yeah, so this becomes integral sine of u du, and the boundaries, yeah, upper bound cosine pi over 2 is 0 and cosine 0 is 1, so integral from 1 to 0 sine u du. So here we have 2 times sine 1 then plus, yeah good, antiderivative of sine is minus cosine. Yeah, so we have minus cosine u from 1 to 0. So if you plug in 0 we get minus 1, and yeah, I see, because I factor out a 2 here, there is the 2 missing, and here is the 2 missing, here is the 2 missing. So we have upper bound, cosine 0 is 1, so we have minus 1, minus cosine 1, alright, and yeah, maybe we can write this a little bit more beautiful. So we factor out the 2, and then we are left with sine of 1 plus cosine of 1 minus 1, and that's the final result.